let's move on to our next story, which is about Wahu. Now, we know them, we love them, and they recently celebrated their 10th year and 18. Wow, an adult marriage. Yes, they celebrated their 18th marriage anniversary. That is a long time. Wow, that is an achievement. They should get an award, wapatiwe tu plaque somewhere. Anyway, in recent news, she was now recounting her wedding day, or rather the day before her wedding day. First of all, wedding preparation is a whole headache. It takes a lot from you. It is very draining, and you're doing all of this for people to come to your wedding,
eat your rice,
eat your pilau, and then maybe say, ha, ata wako na serviette, you know.
Hizo maua zilikuwa zimehoha.
Hizo maua ziko. Wow, they can do better. They can do better. The energy that, you know, that it takes for you to plan a wedding is just tremendous. And she was recounting all of this and said she was under a lot of stress and pressure because her wedding dress was not ready until 2 or 3 days before the wedding. And it gave her such anxiety that she even had a dream. She woke up from a nightmare because the dream was her dressed in a gunia that had charcoal markings walking down the aisle, and she woke up in a cold sweat because what's that? As in our brains, the way our brains will function and just subconsciously tell us that they are worried. It's just very interesting. Yeah. Anyway, fast forward to her doing her final fitting for the wedding dress. There's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of pressure. You're stressed. Her phone was ringing off the hook because people were calling disgruntled that they had not been invited to the wedding. Apparently, tales of the wedding had spread far and wide. So now people who thought they were besties, you know, are like, wow, I thought I was your friend.
You think you were
Why did you not invite me to your wedding? So I can just imagine her planning all of this, being stressed, having to deal with all of this last minute catering, you know, all of these things. And it's the time where there were no wedding planners. It used to be you and your family and your friends. Munaenda huko River Road, munapima nguo. Munapanda huko Westlands, munachukua decorations. I mean, it's just a lot. The wedding industry has really evolved over time. But this is 18 years ago. Hakuna mambo ya wedding planner. It is you and your circle. You figure out how you're going to do things. So she is doing all of this. And then on top of that, somebody is calling me, hi, how you doing? Now, I thought we were friends. I'm hearing you're getting married to a certain nameless. Why was I not invited? So I can just understand, you know, her going through all of this. Anyway, a friend of hers, a close friend of hers, because she's seeing how Wahu is under all this stress, decides to prescribe sleeping pills for the bride-to-be. Hey, happen the things went mrama, because as soon as she took the sleeping pills, she was eating her food. She felt dizzy, and fell head first into her plate of food. And then her friends who were with her out, and you know, in hushed tones, quietly, so that you don't rouse suspicions, because wamama wakisikia uli faint before harusi ama ulianguka, that's the end of it, you know. It becomes a whole new other thing. Wow, kwani uko worried, kwani utaki kuolewa, ni inaendelea my daughter. Anyway, they put her to sleep, and she says that was the best sleep she had gotten in months. Alilala for 4. And it's just funny how our brain will work, you know, to try and tell us they're in distress, or your body trying to say, by the way, we are worried. But we're not going to tell you we are worried. We are going to come to you in a dream of you wearing a gunia and maybe rubber shoes walking down the aisle. As in, it's just ghetto. Your wedding planning, how is your mental health?
I have never been so stressed in my life, you guys. Look at even how to post Instagram and TikTok. It's stressful. And you know the worst part is, like, even when you have a wedding planner, they're just there to execute. So it means all the decisions need to be made by you. Yani, maybe, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Through it.
And when you said whose dress wasn't finished, I actually started thinking about the fact that mine hasn't arrived yet, and they said it should be here in September. So I'm freaking out about that. Thank you very much. But it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure, and you don't even know. I am constantly tired now because it's just it's really a lot. It's exciting, but then it's like the more you get involved in your own wedding planning, it becomes a little bit more exciting than if you just sat back and let other people do it. But ultimately, long and short of it is, wedding planning is amazing. I just want people to come and eat that rice. And if I hear anybody, Turi, wewe ndio unakuwa una surveillance. Unasema ati nani alisema maua zangu zime they are withering.
Nitawasema.
Who is that?